Okay, are we live, guys? Hello, how's it going? Come on in, guys. I'm watching you pile in. There's going to be about 70,000 people that are going to see this interview by Wednesday or Thursday. It's craziness. Come on in. Today, do you guys know what's up today? Do you guys have any idea who's hiding behind that little post-it note? I had issues with the beast. We're about to unleash the beast today, guys. Unleash the beast. As a matter of fact, as you guys are coming in, I see you coming in. Oh, I better shut this off. I see you guys coming in, and I'm going to shut off all my technology so we have a very clear stream. We're doing good. I mean, I think the beast is hanging out with the magpies right now. We'll talk about that in a sec. You guys are getting 2 for 1 today. You know why? I also happen to be a beast. And this, yeah, I hear him laughing in the back. The beast and I had a little struggle. So the beast is caged with a post-it note. That's what you guys are seeing right there. A little post-it note. So when I call him out, he's going to rip off the note, and you're getting 2 beasts for the price of 1. What do I mean by beast? The income beast is on the show today. Bruno Lalonde. Whew, we had a heck of a week, guys. A heck of a week. It was a little gut busting, actually. We related on so many fronts. I'm going to unleash the beast today. I'm going to try to tame the beast. The taming of the beast. Last week with, I was going to say Lorianne. It is Lorianne. I was going to say Leanne. Sorry, Lorianne. Because I'm trying not to say Leanne, I'm saying Leanne. You guys ever get that? When you try not to say something, it's like, everybody, do not think of a blue kitchen. What color is the kitchen? It's one of those. You try not to think of something, it's the thing that comes out. So with Lorianne, we talked about taming your gremlin. Well, today, I plan to tame the beast. Tame the income beast. This feels like a real radio show. I'm loving this. Viewership is going up, and I'm pumped up. 70,000 people by Wednesday or Thursday is a huge deal, guys. A couple of things. I put up a post for professors in the university who would like to step up and teach in Branding University. Hundreds of comments. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to connecting with each and every one of you. Yeah, everyone in the comments. Gonna get on a 15-minute Zoom, and we're gonna have a little chat because we're growing, guys. And Branding University 4, I'd say, is about 3 months away from getting launched. So, without further ado, don't come out yet, Beast. Please keep your restraints on. I don't think we're ready for you quite yet, but I'd like to do a proper introduction. So, here we go. As I turn to my notes. Okay, Bruno Lalonde. I kind of want to just go with the flow, but I'm going to go through the bullets in order. Who knows Bruno? Who knows the income beast? The income beast has been kind of behind the scenes, but let me tell you guys something. I'm just going to jump to this bullet. When we launched Branding University back in August, the beast got 200 or so, about 200 students enrolled in 2 weeks. I've seen him lingering around, but he never had a profile picture on his Facebook page. I'm like, who's the beast? Who is the beast? Then he finally put up his profile picture, not that long ago, but pre-profile picture, 200 students in 2 weeks. The beast has been moving. He's been doing his thing. So we're going to dig into that. That's half of my bullet. That's halfway down my bulleted list. Are we clear, guys? Let me know you hear me and see me clearly, and I'm going to kick it off like this. Bruno Lalonde is the beast's real name. That's his name. I always call him Income Beast. Sometimes I forget his name is Bruno. He is the father of 5 beautiful children. 3 girls, 2 boys. 3 girls, 2 boys. I was going to say congratulations, but I'm sorry to hear that. We'll get into that later. They're going to come into the picture, I'm sure. Works in construction. Blue collar boy for 16 years. I love blue collar, for the record, guys. I prefer it to my white collar career. Let me get some water. It's about to get heavy in here. He was first online in the 1990s, farting around with things like Napster. You guys remember Napster, AOL, dial-up in the 90s? He's actually been in network marketing since 1988. Started with Herbalife. A lot of experience, as he likes to say, a lot of products in his garage. We say garage here in Canada, probably in the States too. Crushed it with Avon, him and his wife 15 years ago for a year, but it was too much work. I'm not going to say the whole story. I'm just kind of going through the bullets. They crushed it in Avon, but you got to run around. There's no real automation to that business, as we're probably going to dig into. He's been following Marc Lalonde for 2 years since Twitter Lead Machine came out 2 years ago. He came in through a referral. Check this out. An affiliate of Twitter Lead Machine referred the beast to Twitter Lead Machine. Bruno became an affiliate, and he started getting commissions. Awesome. And Bruno, well, we can make the announcement here. He knows this. He knew it. He knew it. Well, he told me he knew it. He was looking at the numbers. Bruno is F1. Bruno is an F1 leader within Branding University. Huge deal. No stopping this cat, that's for sure. I said 200 students in his first 2 weeks since we opened. Now has over 1,000 students, guys. But we have I'm going to bring this up. We're going through massive upgrades for Branding University 4.0. 3-month launch in 3 months, hopefully. If not, we'll have it in August again. Our 1 year of beta phase, where we're paying out hundreds and hundreds, 500 affiliates per month. So pretty good beta phase. So when that happens, all the bugs are never all ironed out. What I'm saying is the list in the back, you may notice the date hasn't been updated for a while. We're working on that, okay, guys? We're building for 1 million blogs, 1 million of the new free platinum blogs. So with that being said, he's got over 1,000 students back there that's going to go, surprise, when we're okay, okay? Okay, Bruno, I know you hear me, and I asked you to be quiet. It's okay, we're about to unleash you in a second here. He's been in many affiliate programs over the years. This one converts the best. He said it, I didn't. I'll get him to repeat that quite a few times. He's getting paid. He's been getting paid every single month since we launched, which is good. And he's not even focusing on it that much, which is cool. With the new capture pages that are coming out, guys, the sky's the limit for all y'all. Believe me on that one. So I'm going to plug in a little money affirmation video from the beast. Before he comes out, I'm going to plug it in right now. It's one minute, maybe 2 minutes. He learned the money affirmation. I don't know if it's from Friday Night Live. We'll get into that. He sent me a message. I haven't had time to check it. I think he got it from Friday Night Live. I don't know. He said, I go, where'd you learn that? He goes, no, I'll wait till he comes in. We had so much fun. By the way, we worked together all week. For those of you who are unaware, we created content, how to get out of a business rut, and that's going to be shown at the end of this interview. Okay, guys? Now, yeah, maybe I'll get into that first. First, I'm going to show you what his kids are in the video. Let me show the video. Let me plug it in. Let me come right back out, okay? Who saw it? Who saw the Income Beasts money affirmation video? I did a money affirmation years ago, and I use it every morning. I've been using it. It's what got me out of homelessness, really, this exact affirmation. And he did a mashup of it. Let me plug it in right now. I'll be right back. Here we go.
Money comes easily and frequently to me. Every single day I'm receiving huge amounts of money. I love money and money loves me. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. Money comes easily and frequently to me. Every single day I'm receiving huge amounts of money. I love money and money loves me. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. Money comes easily and frequently to me. Every single day I'm receiving huge amounts of money. I love money and money loves me. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. Money comes easily and frequently to me. Every single day I'm receiving huge amounts of money. I love money and money loves me. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. Money comes easily and frequently to me. Money magnet.
Comes easily and frequently to me. Every single day I'm receiving huge amounts of money. I love money and money loves me. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet.
How cool was that? How cool was that? That's like the best mashup I've ever seen so far. Knock yourself out, guys. I don't know if Earl Howard is on, our rapper. We have a rapper. A rapper. Yeah, you're a rapper. You're a rapper. I was going to say musician. You're a musician, but you're a rapper. Earl Howard, knock yourself out with money affirmation rap. That'd be awesome if you want. Bruno just crushed it. Did you guys love that? What about his daughters at the end? I was asking him about that as I'm pulling him out right now. As he's talked about the come on out. Income Beast, pull off that post-it. Let's welcome Bruno. Come on out, Bruno. Hey! How's it going, brother?
Very, very good. Early morning rise.
5 a.m. or something?
Yeah, hopefully I don't look like a beast, though. I look quite...
Are you nervous right now with all these people that are going to watch you?
I'm a little nervous. I feel this is going live. It's incredible. Like to
I know.
come from where I was to this point, it's like it's surreal. It becomes surreal.
Yeah. Well, how many? Let's be real here. How many videos did you? You told me, but I forget. I know it's under 10, right? Videos you've done in your whole career.
Correct.
Under 10?
Maybe 5 or 6.
Wow. So you should be extremely nervous right now. You should be shaking.
No.
I love you, Beast. So, man, did you like how'd you like the week? For real, did you enjoy the week?
The week was incredible.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah. All the training, doing the videos, what we need step by step, and like you're learning all the time. That's the thing, you're learning all the time. Getting out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So little by little, I'm progressing. And here we go.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I'd never think I'd arrive.
Yeah.
Onto a show or a webinar. It's incredible because I used to look at other people and now I'm up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, your video that we just plugged in, that does not look like an amateur. How do you get that confidence? Like money, like how do you just...
I had the confidence probably because I didn't think I'd release it. That's probably just a muck around. It's just a muck around.
You didn't think
it by accident, huh?
You didn't think it would end up on this webinar in the university, did you?
No.
Oh,
it was only created like the video was produced probably 3 or 4 weeks ago.
No way.
Yeah.
How did your daughters know that by heart? Did you have a sign up?
No. What happened was, well, originally, like a few years ago, I'd heard one of your webinars, or you were on some program. I don't know if it was Friday Night Live or something you've been on. And I was listening to it, and you're talking about you were on the streets, your life had gone down.
Yeah.
You're sort of like talking in the third person. You're saying, oh, Then there was dumpsters, the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Then later on towards the end you say, and that guy actually is me.
Yeah.
I thought, wow, that was him. That story's about him.
Did you like
Then
that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the greatest that I've heard. And then
Thank you.
you were talking about the affirmation, how you came across or made up the affirmation, or you're at the soup kitchen, or
Yeah.
I can't find it. I tried to find it. I can't find it.
Yeah,
But-
I can let you know right now. I'll just drop it.
Yeah.
TheWealthyTrainer.com/rags-to-riches. Rags to riches. It was my first ever appearance on a podcast ever.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you. Continue, please. I'm enjoying this.
So I heard the affirmation, because I've always heard about affirmations in the past. You hear about, but the way you said it really stuck, and I thought, gee, that's powerful. And after you'd finished, I actually went and wrote it down. Money comes easily and frequently to me. Every single day I receive huge amounts of money. I love money. And I was reading the paper and I thought, wow, what this got him out of that rut, you know, that's incredible. And I wasn't sure if you wrote it or you found it somewhere in a book, or then I just started looking over it. Then I thought, I should try this, and I memorized it. I was repeating it daily here and there. And I said, oh, maybe I should try it before I go to sleep. And I'd try it. Money comes in, and you become like counting sheep. You know, when you count sheep and suddenly you're asleep. I think, wow, I never got through it. Then I said, I'll try it in the morning, one morning before I go to work. I'd wake up, you're just starting to wake up in the morning, and you're still in that other subconscious state.
Yeah.
Then I started, money comes easily. Then I tried. Then next thing I know, wake up, Bruno, wake up, you're late. What? And then it's past 7 o'clock, I'm late for work, and I'm rushing off to work. I thought, holy shit, you know, like, oh.
Is that how so how did your daughters learn it? Did you teach it to them?
No, what happened was I was mucking around because I've been playing guitar since I was a young lad.
Yeah.
So I'm just mucking around with the guitar. Then to help memorize it, I just played a few bar chords.
Yeah.
And then, money comes easily. And
you want to play it right now?
Oh, no, I can't. It's a total different version to the one I put up.
Okay. It's a different cover. I love it. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so you muck around with the guitar, you might see something, I might try to play a tune, so I had that tune going on the guitar, but then my kids sometimes are in the other room next door, and then they must have been listening, because then one day I was taking one of them to a party, like I was driving her, and she's like, yeah, money comes easily, oh, yeah. And then what are you singing? She's going, oh, I'm singing that song you were singing. I go, really? Which song? She goes, oh, the money song. Money comes easily, frequently. And she's like, oh, that's strange, you know. And then my other daughter is sitting in the back, and she's like, yeah, we know that song, you know. I thought, wow.
That's the best education you're giving them right there, bro. Get them to keep singing it. Isn't that something? Isn't that something?
Yeah, so it sort of happened by accident.
Unbelievable. So you're not holding a cue card in that video we just showed?
No.
You just know it by heart.
Yeah.
Money comes easily. It's so cool.
Yeah, because we were just going on a walk to the shops, and then on the spur of the moment I said, oh, it just came to my mind, I should just tape. And I actually got my 11-year-old to tape that. All the videotaping's her. The 11-year-old. You know? You
got a free staff. You got a free videographer staff.
And then, and originally I was looking at, you got the free music and free or online you can find free music.
Yeah.
I actually discovered the tune in the background. I downloaded it before from somewhere, and I was going through the free music, no royalty music.
Yeah.
And then I started clicking, and I was going, wow, this fits into that tune, into that melody. And it's more upbeat and up tempo. So because the guitar version, it'd take too long. I'd have to dub it and dub this and dub that. It's a bit harder.
Yeah.
So I already had that. Then I had the vocals. I put the vocals over it. Then the clip came later, like a few weeks later. And then I had to match up the voice using Wondershare to slice up all the...
Wondershare?
Slice it all up. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, you know what? There's so many questions I have about that,
Okay.
but I can't spend this whole time doing that.
No,
So,
no.
guys, look incomebeast.com. If you have to go anywhere and you have any questions for Bruno, you're going to get a lot of people contacting you for so many reasons after.
Wow.
But
So yeah, incomebeast.com, it just reverts back to the university for the moment.
oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Until I get things established and see which direction I'm going to go, because you know the online thing, you just don't know which way you're going to go, what brand you're going to use, and
Yeah. Well, maybe you should point that to your Branding University blog and put a contact link there today if you want. Okay.
okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Because just to redirect, the reason I'm saying is, guys, anyone who's a Branding University student, it's better to have people go to your Branding University free blog than it is to go to the Branding University page for a couple of reasons, a lot of reasons. Number one, the blog is free. You get that as an affiliate, free affiliate or platinum partner. Number two, if you're a platinum partner, you can put your Facebook pixel in there. So when someone lands on it, you got them in your custom audience, your custom audience, yours. Okay? Not mine, yours. That's secondly. Thirdly is you can update the videos, guys. If you're a free affiliate partner, you could update the video and say, hi, I'm Income Beast. Contact me on my Facebook page with the button below. Okay? Fair enough? Does that make sense, Bruno?
Yeah. And you make that the pixel thing, the Facebook pixel, you make it very easy the way you've incorporated it into the blog.
Absolutely. Thank you for noticing.
I've heard about pixels in the past, and I've tried it before. Like once when I was trying to sell T-shirts online, and I heard about pixels way back then, but I never knew how to incorporate it, like into WordPress, and it got so confusing. I just abandoned. But with the way you teach it, it was so easy. It's very easy to do.
Thank you. That's still to this day. One of my took me 2 days to make a 9-minute video. So that video, I still can't find anything online that's that direct that explains what it is, how many you could attach per account, how to build several audiences. It's pretty good. It's excellent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for noticing. So you installed your pixel.
Yeah, I installed the pixel on the Branding University blog. And I'm not sure how to go about it or look into it in Facebook. I'm not sure how to find the stats and all that, but I know it's set up and it must be collecting people.
Oh, it's collecting people. Just go to Ads Manager, facebook.com/Ads Manager, then type in pixel. That's it.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Everyone? Okay. Ads-Manager in facebook.com, Ads-Manager. Then you just start building. People just have to land on your page, guys. That's it. You just land on it. So I had to say that because you talked about Wondershare, and I'm like, I want to know where you got the music. You don't have to answer this now because we will be here for 3 hours. We will. Yeah, well, I got questions, bro.
Okay.
I want the beast. I want the beast.
I've taken a day off work anyway. I've chucked a sticky.
Okay. There you go. Perfect. I love the content. Guys, stick around for his content at the end. It's so awesome when you talk about people at work. Get rid of what drives you nuts. It's great. Your content's great at the end. You haven't even seen the final version yet. Oh, I got that.
Wow.
You haven't seen the final cut-up version yet, Bruno?
Do I want to see it?
Yeah, you do. You do.
Okay.
It's exhausting. You this type of work.
Oh, it's hard. Yeah, it's very hard to do, but I had to go through with it, and that's it.
It was awesome.
It's weird, even though when you're at the last stage of something, you still sometimes get doubts, like you can't do this. You still get that negativity coming into your mind. It's hard to block out. And I had to go through with it.
Because every time we were done a clip or something, I go, "You got it." You're like, "Yeah, are you sure?" Or this is the beast, guys. He'd be like, he'd be all calm and collective in his video, and I'd be like, "We got it," and he'd be like, completely exhausted. I go, "I know, right? This stuff is not easy, guys, but it's not hard. But even when it's easy, it still requires massive energy. Like Beast, when you're done this thing today with me, you'll be like, for real.
Yeah, true.
It's different than construction work, right? It's a different type of tired.
That's it. Yeah, construction. You're moving every second. Like, as soon as you get there, you got your task. All right, you go do this. You go back up to level 6. Finish off. Make sure those balconies are sparkling, so nobody complains. And we've got our task, and then you're off. You get all your tools. You walk. You try to use the alley, Mac. It's like a lift that takes you up. Sometimes it's not working, so you got to carry all your stuff by hand up the stairs to the top. Like, yeah, it's totally different. You know?
What do you find more exhausting? This type of work, the live video, live radio, live TV, whatever, in front of large audiences? Because the more audience members, the more tiring it is, the more exhausting it is. Do you find this more exhausting than physical work?
Yeah. Well, physical work when you're in the sun.
Yeah.
Like when you're in the Australian heat, it's really, really bad. It's like when it's 35, 36 degrees.
Yeah.
You know, I just come home and I just collapse.
Yeah.
But this is like a psychological.
Yeah.
This is like really mentally draining.
It is.
And like even coming on this morning, when I was up 3 o'clock, I was like, I'm already thinking about it. Like, I've got to get ready. I've got to, you know, it's different from going to work. Work, you're more on autopilot. You're in that automatic. What do they call it? Groundhog Day situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but this is totally different.
You're crushing it though, as I knew you would. Here he goes. Here we go. Are you ready for the first question?
All right.
We're going to kick it off with this question right here. We talked about how you made the video. Thank you. I wanted to know that. So next question. Okay, we got a little hiccup there, bro. Are you back on?
Yeah.
Did you notice it froze up there for a sec?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, we're back.
It's all right.
Okay. You guys, are we good? Can you let me know in the chat, please?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, just a little freeze up. I was
hoping... We've still got bad internet here in Australia. They're bringing out like new internet cables. They're digging up everywhere, and sometimes like once I had no internet for 2 weeks, I'm ringing up. Yeah, I'm ringing them up, and they're like, "Oh, I should be on tomorrow. I should be on," and they're
this connection is. I mean, I thought I instantly lost you there. It looked like an outage for something. But this, look, we're smooth.
Yes.
We are smooth.
Nice. Yeah.
Are we coming in smooth, guys? Like right now, this is amazing for Canada and Australia. Dude, Beast.
Yep.
We're at the other ends of the world, and look how cool this is.
This is crazy. The first time was, remember that program ICQ?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever went on dial-up talking to some guy randomly. Me and my mate were talking to him. Where are you from? He's going, I'm from America, and it was breaking up. And
yeah,
we spoke to him for about 3 minutes, and then that was it. I thought, that's incredible. We just spoke for free to some guy, you know?
I know.
That was the beginning of it all. Like, and my other friend was realizing, holy moly, you know?
Well, long distance is dead. Oh, this is crazy. It's just crazy, bud. We're having our coffees. Cheers. Do you have a coffee? Cheers.
No coffee. No, just water. The next stage might be holograms. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hope we stay solid. Stay solid. Okay, here we go. Tell me about yourself, Bruno, briefly.
Okay.
Briefly enough. I say briefly, and look who's talking here. Tell me about yourself before online marketing.
Okay, before and like back when I was a kid, or how far?
I don't know. I don't know. How? Well, let me get into position here.
Yeah.
Tell me about your childhood.
Yeah, I was born in Canberra. Yeah, I was born in Canberra, Australia. So I was born here, been stuck here like the whole time.
Okay.
So Canberra is pretty much a place. You got Sydney and Melbourne, and I I think that they were meant to be the capital cities. They couldn't decide. I think they made Canberra up, and Canberra's the capital of Australia. So that's it. The place where the weather, there's 4 seasons in a day. It can just change.
Really, eh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a nice sunny day, and then it can just change, like be freezing cold at night. Like, it's pretty unpredictable.
It's Canberra? Canberra?
Yeah.
That's the capital of Australia?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you don't have to get into your childhood. Basically, in a nutshell, who is Bruno? Who is Bruno up to online marketing? Then stop at online marketing. Then we're going to dig into that probably in more detail. So this is kind of like a flash briefing.
Yeah. Well, I'm just a simple guy. I like rock music. Grew up normally as a child. Went to public schools. Went to a few Catholic schools during my time. Went to college. I never knew what I wanted to do. Like, you've got kids in class, the teacher would say, oh, what do you want to do? And they'd write down, I want to be a nurse, I want to do this. And later on in life, you would see them and they'd be doing that career. But I was always chopping and changing. I never knew what I wanted to do. I always had problems. But I knew if I knew what I wanted to do, I'd be all right. But finding what I wanted to do, you get that book from school, carpenter, this, that, engineer. I'm like, I don't know, that doesn't suit me, I'm not sure. Then I went into computing for a while. After college, I wasn't university, they call it TAFE here. It's like 2 years to do programming and
no way.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I went to TAFE. I tried it. The first year went fine, but then some of my college mates, my friends, started coming to the same university, and then to be like, chat here, chat there, you start getting distracted. And it's like, there's a nightclub down the road that it's $10 all you can drink. They've just opened up. I go, really? All right, I'll see you there tonight. I started diverting.
What college is made for, really?
Yeah. And the first year I completed, I did well, and then I slowly dropped out because I just got unfocused. All the distractions, friends, chatting, going out, drinking, staying up all night, partying, and we'd go out all night, and then we'd go to McDonald's at 6 o'clock in the morning, binge eat, and then head off to the gym and do weights. Then I'd go back home, go to bed. I put my electric blanket on. I put it on 3. And I'd lie in bed and I'd wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was just a continuing cycle, and that was it. I was stuck in. It was goodbye to school, goodbye to everything.
Yeah, that was your automatic autopilot.
Yeah.
You go to the gym to sweat out the liquor, didn't you?
Yeah, we just had energy when you were younger back in those days. Like, I could stay up all night. Like, it was incredible. Drink.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I see my father, he used to make like his own homemade wine and like alcohol. If you heard of grappa. Okay. Like made from grapes. It's like moonshine alcohol. Okay. Because like when they they came from overseas, but he was into all that, making prosciutto, making sausages.
Oh, isn't that fabulous?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
You're tickling me. It's been a year. Oh, can I do a humble brag really quick since we're talking about alcohol?
Yeah.
I put a post up on my Facebook on Friday, I believe. I go, tomorrow's March 18th, by the way. We're Sunday the 17th. Tomorrow's March 18th. And I said, it's a big day for me. It's extremely significant day for me. I'm going to take 5 minutes to talk about me, okay? Because you mentioned alcohol. It's not 1 year of alcohol for me. That's February 14th. February 14th is that anniversary. 1 year. It went by. March 18th. Now you guys know because I put it on my wall. So for those of you who don't know, tomorrow, actually, tonight at midnight, it's so important. I may go live on site tomorrow. You guys want to see that? I think I'm going to do that. Tomorrow, March 18th, is the 6-year anniversary that I fired my boss.
Wow.
6 years on March 18th. Thank you. I'll give myself applause for that. Yeah. 6 years, guys. I think tomorrow I'm going to take a little drive down to my place of work. I should do that and film a lot. I mean, I remember it was like 10 after 10 a.m. when I walked off the job in a pretty awesome fashion. I feel like going back to that building, because here's what's funny. 6 years ago, March 18th was a Monday. And it hasn't been a Monday until 6 years later, right? You know how it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So the 7th, whatever. So this is the first time March 18th falls on a Monday since I quit my job. So how cool would it be to go there live just to commemorate the moment and say, it's a Monday, 6 years later. Those are the doors I walked out of. What if my boss comes out? How you been? That'd be cool. I had to say it because it's the day that everything changed. Enough about me. So congratulations to me.
Yeah, that's very good. You go there and you feel sorry. That's the thing. You'd go there and you'd see all the same people there.
Absolutely.
It's bad. Like,
yeah, but to be fair, the first year, I left, I was scared as hell. I was scared as hell. I was in network marketing, guys. Just network marketing, no online marketing. I had to approach friggin' people, like physically. And if I didn't, but I was a consultant. I could go back to computers. But nevertheless, is that one word or is that 3 words? Nevertheless. What is it, Beast?
Nevertheless.
Yeah, is that 1 word or 3 words? Everyone? Anyone?
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it was a struggle, but it's worth it. And it's always going to be a struggle for different goals. Okay, Beast, we're back to your college drinking days when you used to manage your liquor. And
and that'd be it. Like, my friends would come over. They'd come downstairs, like the cellar area, and then we'd have homemade sausages, like prosciutto, like homemade wine, the other alcohol. Maybe like, can I try some? And I'd be, yeah. And I'd look around, see if my dad's not around. I'd get a bottle for them. They'd take off with it. Then, yeah, it's just like when the grapes, because you had the capacity to make 1,000 liters of grapes a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez. So from those days.
That's why I've got a high alcohol tolerance.
Yeah. Well, you used to drink, didn't you, as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a sip. Like, I tried the one, but it's different when it's homemade. It's pretty heavy. The grappa, you can pretty much light it. It's like rocket fuel. You could light it, you know. Yeah,
it's like a moonshine.
Yeah, you can mix it. It's good with coffee. Have a coffee. You put a little dash in there.
Oh, dash. 1 little dash, 2 little dash, 3 little dash.
Yeah,
It always goes. So it used to go with me. There was no. The 1 little dash didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
It was a one to many relationship.
Mm-hmm. That's true, but I might have picked that up from when I was younger, the drinking, because sometimes they'd leave like a spirit on the table. I'd just come past and just knock it back like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Or even, when back in the day they'd smoke cigarettes, they'd have a chat and they'd smoke cigarettes and they'd flick the butt. Then I'd look around, they've gone around trying to pick up a cigarette and said, I was influenced. I'd have a puff. I'd find out I was a kid. I thought that was normal, smoking and drinking that much, but to them it's normal. But to me, like,
they go hand in hand.
Yeah, they're hardcore. But eventually my father got sick. He had, like when he was, I think, 42, he had his first triple bypass operation.
Okay.
He started like, I can't breathe. And he went to Sydney and they said, you've got 3 blocked arteries in your chest. No more red meat, no more wine, no more this. It's all got to go. No more smoking. And he had that. Luckily, he had remember this guy Victor Chang, who was an Asian. He did the first heart transplant in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my dad had him as a surgeon. And they used to take cut your leg, and they'd take the arteries out of your leg, the arteries, and they'd replace the ones that were blocked in your chest. You'd have a big cut. They'd cut you open you up. do the open heart surgery.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but because it was done with by that Dr. Victor Chan, it was like precision surgery. It was like precision, so it lasted him a while.
Yeah.
But then later on, that Dr. Victor Chang, I think the Triad or some mob pulled him over on the highway and tried to extort money out of him because he was getting up in the Asian community, and then they shot him on the side of the road.
Maybe we're saying too much right here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop. Roy Miller's watching. We got to be careful. It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. Roy's a boss. I love it. We love Roy. He's a boss. Doesn't Roy look like a boss? A good boss.
But he was in the construction. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got that very authoritative figure. Anyways, he reminds me of like one of my bosses. Except I like this one.
Yeah.
So.
Go on.
So how'd you go? You went into from drinking wine with your boys into construction. How did that transition go?
Oh, well, I had many other jobs. I worked at a bank. I worked at a bank for a while.
Cool.
That didn't work out. I didn't like it. Like I ended up leaving. I worked like in a couple of government jobs, but it'd be a couple of years, and I just phased out. Wasn't me, like sitting down all day.
Yeah.
Eventually, construction came along through my father-in-law because he was in construction. He said, "Why don't you try construction?"
Okay.
So I got in through him, and then I really liked it. So.
Yep. And then 16 years later, here you are still doing that, right?
Yeah. But on the side, I was always in my mind thinking about online stuff. Because
we may as well transition because you were into. Well, my next question was, how did you get started online, and what led you to Branding University? So with the transition, because you got into online stuff. Well, I'm rich and you're not, right? Where does that come from?
The rich jerk.
I'm not just saying that, guys. I'm not saying that. It's something we laughed about for a long time because Bruno was into online marketing or online marketing without really, while being in construction for a very long time, kind of like myself. So we reminisced a lot about the rich jerk. Who knows who the rich jerk is? I'm rich. What does he say?
He'd say things like, I'd always see him around online, but he'd say things like, I'm rich and you're not. You're down there because you're poor and you don't have any goals. But I'm up here because I accomplish things in life, and that's
great. He was great. So you've been in the online marketing space, at least moonlighting with it, for a very long time. We're going back 25 years, bro. The rich jerk, 20 years maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So tell me about that transition. Like, how did you the online? Yeah, give me your online marketing story, because that's a heck of a journey from then to now.
Well, one of the first. I was in a company, Herbalife, originally. Originally there was no. The online thing wasn't around then at the time.
Okay.
But after I'd left that company, and just by chance, when you I was downloading music. You'd have a favorite album. I'd go to the store and say, "Oh, have you got this song? Can you get this?" And they'd go, "Oh, we can get it. It's going to take like 6 weeks from America to get it in. Or we can't get that song." Then I would go on the internet because I had dial-up. I'd go plug the phone in, the long cable to the telephone line, do a search. I'd find all those music sites that were up, Napster, like you're saying, LimeWire, SoulSeek. There were a fair few of them. BitTorrent. I learned about BitTorrent. Yeah,
Napster. Napster was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then LimeWire. Yes, this is.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember this stuff? Keep going, please. I'm reminiscing with you.
Yeah, so I'd find the song that I wanted, and I'd type it in, and then you'd see like 10 copies come up. Oh, this person's got it, that person's got it. I think, what? They said it wasn't available, but it's on here, so now I click download. because it was dial-up, to get one song, it'd take all day. So, you know, what I'd do, just before I went to sleep, I'd go to bed, I'd click download, and then I'd go to bed, and I'd get up in the morning, and I'd come and it'd be, 90%, or depends how it went.
The whole night. The whole night. We take the whole night.
Yeah.
I remember.
I couldn't believe you could get a song. Then I'd show some of my friends. They'd go, "Where'd you get that from?" He's going, "What, through the telephone line? How?" Even they couldn't comprehend how it worked. I said, "They're going, how did you get it?" Like,
yeah. So you were in it. It is kind of mind blowing though when you think about it. Even today the kids take everything for granted. They really do. They got their iPhones. They're doing FaceTime. Okay, so you said early. Well, tell me more. Like, were you doing? Because you were doing network marketing back from your garage, right?
Yeah, we used to stock products, and then I was in another company like USANA. Do you remember them at all? USANA?
Yeah, I still work with people in USANA today.
Yeah, from them I went to USANA. That sort of unraveled as well. You know, you got there's different pay plans, and like Herbalife have got one sort of, uni level. USANA have got binary, like, but that's another story with USANA, what happened there. But it pretty much unraveled from the top. I got onto it right at the very beginning, like before they came to Australia. I haven't seen an ad in the paper, wanted people who are interested in, you know, and I rang the number up. I said, "Oh, I'm interested." He said, "Oh, we're coming to Canberra. You know, meet at the hotel lobby in the Civic Square." So me and my wife, we went and met them at the hotel lobby, inside the hotel lobby. And then this guy said, "Yeah, I'm a computer guy. You know, I've been looking around. You can make money other ways." I said, "Yeah, I know. I've heard about it." And he goes, "You want to be in this?" And he had a little board. He did the circles and all that. He goes, "I'm bringing it into Australia. You with me?" I said, "Yeah, I'll be with you." And there was like a prenup agreement. He had it on paper, and I'd signed my position. He said, like, he pretty much took control of all of Australia, you know, with these prenup agreements. And then when the company came in, he signed everyone up, and he had like a massive organisation. It was incredible.
Oh, yo! I like that.
Yeah.
I did that before with a company. No, so he kind of like he. I love this actually. I love this. Hey, I love that because before you go into a country. Actually, this is perfect. Thank you for that, Beast. I can use this. Before you go into a country, you're asking people to commit. When you come into the country, you're going to be my leader in that city. Isn't that basically it?
Yep.
So then when they come to the country, all that guy does is he calls 100 people and they got their credit cards ready. It's how you paint the picture, dude. It's beautiful. I love it. Because, I mean, let's say he says, "Mark, I want you to be the Ottawa person. I'm going to set you up as soon as we arrive." Well, then if someone else hears about it, they could pass me no problem, but it doesn't matter. It's the perception of being the leader and being the first one. Because it doesn't matter if you're the first one or not, guys. For the record, you're going to pass your leaders. That's all about hard work. It's like every company I go into, if I want, I'm not going to brag, but it's all about hard work. However, that's a good selling point. Come in first. It is a great selling point because then you're the one passing the message. Sorry, I got off track because I had an idea. So did you do well in Herbalife?
Herbalife was, I qualified for a few things, but I was luckily through Herbalife I got to that was like the intro to it all, and the its compensation plan with a self-help program attached to it. That's where I first, and then through Herbalife I got to meet Jim Rohn.
Yeah,
that's the first time I seen him live. You know, Jim Rohn was incredible. I saw him on stage. I got to see Mark Hughes, the founder of Herbalife. You know, he started it from the boot of his car, peddling products, and Larry Thompson was another guy that was there.
Okay.
They're huge, and I remember I was at one of the conventions, and someone said, oh, the products are dangerous, and then Larry Thompson, he was on stage, he said, what, the products are dangerous? And he started opening them up. He had a bottle of water. You count with me, 1, 2, and he counted, and he started taking the product. He got 15, everyone's going 16, he's just drinking them. What, you say these products are dangerous? And he just, I looked around, I was like, this is crazy. It's like I was at a rock concert.
It's sales. It's like World Venture, or I shouldn't say name. It's like the travel industry with the marbles there. You see the marble jars?
Yeah,
it's great. They're props. They're great props. They're demonstrating certain things through some serious entertainment, and just it's very visual. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff. This ain't promotional stuff, man. I love it.
And then then I'd heard about Jim Rohn. I saw him live, and I thought, wow, this guy. And that's what started the whole thing.
Jim Rohn,
Yeah, from him went on to Anthony Robbins, and you found out like Anthony Robbins, he was.
These guys are amazing. These guys are amazing. Robbins, all these guys are amazing. But you're amazing too, man. Beast.
Oh, no.
the thing is, here's the thing. All these cats.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of room at the top. There is. There's open chairs. There's open seats for new faces and new people. And the more we fill this thing up, next thing you know, they pop you up on stage and you just know what to say. Well, no, that's not true. But yeah, you have to work on your talk. But the influence you have on people, if you get in front of a lot of people and they don't know you, Beast, they don't know you, they see you for the first time, they're like, who is this crazy guy, this income beast guy? He's crazy. No, but when they see you online, they don't know if you could be like a Tony Robbins that they haven't heard of yet. It's true.
Wow.
It's true. Absolutely. Think about when you first see people online and they say something, anything that resonates with them, or resonates with you, I mean. If you're listening to someone, all they need to do is say one sentence and you're like, oh my God, he's right, or she's right. Who is that person? I gotta follow them. That's how this works. The more you spit out there, right? Would you agree?
Right.
Would you agree you've heard some people for the first time you see them and they say something that just impacts you so much because they're saying the right thing at the right time in your life, right?
Yeah, exactly. The timing of it can have impact on you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, go.
Well, I knew because I see, like with my father, and then when he got sick, I think that's what subconsciously helped lead me to supplements. He'd say, "Oh, you got to drink more water." He'd be like, "Water? No, back then, like people having bottles of water all day. That was like you didn't see that people drinking water back then in the early '80s, and he'd go, "That tastes
water. Why water? I could go get a cream soda or a Coke." Or
And the mentality they had, because they're Europeans, they're very stubborn. They're stuck in their ways. Yeah. I didn't want to be like that. I was more.
You better be careful what we say. This is international. Yeah. I love my Europeans.
Yeah, I like them too. But
I'm gonna point fingers. It was that guy right there, folks. It was him. Finger pointing. So hey, look, we're sucking up time here, man. This is good stuff. This is good stuff, man.
Good stuff, yeah.
But let's get into online marketing and how is that me? Oh, should I answer live? It's an industry leader. Should I answer live? Okay, watch this.
Yeah, do it.
Hey, brother.
How are you?
I'm actually, would you believe I'm on an industry-wide webinar right now with thousands of people that are going to see this, and I'm live right now, and you're on. I randomly answered you. How are you, Beast?
I'm good. I guess I better not curse and swear too much.
Hold on, get the camera on. Get the camera on. Whoops.
We're putting on the camera?
Yeah, put on the camera, bro.
Okay, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
This is totally spontaneous, guys. Totally spontaneous.
How do we do this?
Look at this. Thomas Frazier. Can you see it?
The right way?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you see it? Hey, how's it going, bro?
Oh, there we go.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing all sorts of. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey guys, this is a multiple seven-figure leader just calling me up to shoot the crack. To shoot the-
I see. So what are you on for right now? Tell me.
what's that? We're on the Branding University industry webinar, bro. Look, hey,
Oh, beautiful.
hey, check it out while we're here. Do you see Bruno? Do you see Bruno right there?
Yeah,
That's the income beast, brother. I got the income beast on the show.
I love it. I love it.
How you doing, man?
Good, good. How do we get us to go sideways, or can we do that?
Yeah, check it out. There you go.
Okay, and then mine sideways too. There we go. Nice.
Boy, this is kind of impromptu. I love this. Isn't this cool?
I love it.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
What are
money.
you guys in the middle of right now? I want to learn.
There's a lot of brain power and a lot of income power in this on this webinar. We may crash the wire.
I'll bet.
How you?
I just got for weather down there today.
Oh, it's beautiful. How is it in Canberra? How is it in Canberra, UK?
Kelowna,
Oh,
Kelowna, Canada. It's beautiful out there today, actually. It's actually, I think it's decided it's going to be summer for a little bit. Yeah.
wow. This is cool. Hey, Thomas, why don't you say a little 30 seconds? Do you mind, Income Beast? Do you mind if we
No, go.
let the big guy steal the show for a sec?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself to my fine audience here, Thomas.
You know what? You got me on the spot. How about we do some Q&A? I can do some Q&A if you're down. That works.
Well, here's the thing. You're stealing the show. Look at you.
Absolutely.
I'm just kidding. I love this. So, how you been, man? You're crushing it, right?
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I've been following you for a while, and I've been starting to take some of your tips about organization.
Cool.
And I'm working on the branding stuff now as much as I can learn from afar.
Yeah.
And it's really been working. It's really been working. I think there's so many people in the industry that realize the power of branding yourself as opposed to whatever opportunity you're in. And as I learn that, and as I navigate through the space, it's allowed me to really look at, I think, the biggest thing that we were taught when we first got brought into networking or direct sales or anything, this idea of multiple streams of income, and how to do that so that our multiple streams of income don't come from network marketing and working at 7-Eleven or network marketing and digging ditches. Because with my education and my background, if it was not for network marketing, I would be the guy that was cleaning your toilet, or and create or bless the people that are doing a good job at that. But it just wasn't for me. I needed to figure out a way that I could have my multiple streams of income coming from working with beautiful people like you're working with right there.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that was to learn how to brand myself.
Yeah.
And start making better use of time. I've just been following your lead from afar. Yeah.
Cool.
I see it. It's apparent when you've got not only yourself, when you see a lot of leaders out there where, they're doing really great, and you see them up on stage and they're peacocking. The proof's in the pudding when you see your students and the people within your ranks going off in different directions, and all of them are having great success.
Mhm.
That's where the true value is coming from. And I mean, I know you know who I'm talking about. I see your people everywhere now. It's, you must be a proud papa.
I'm a proud papa, brother.
Yeah.
You're going to be my next son. Are you ready?
I'd like that. I don't know if you want a terrible adoptee like myself. I'm a little bit savage, and I'm a very hard.
Listen,
person
I gotta jump. I gotta jump in real quick.
Yeah.
We were talking about. He was. By the way, you're very inspiring, dude. I'll get to that in a sec. But I left a comment on Tommy's post the other day. He was doing a live when Facebook went down. And he said, he goes, what if I can't, because he goes, he's a savage. You guys don't know his story. One day, hey, would you come on a show in the future, Tom?
Yeah, of course. I've been waiting. I mean, one of my lives was going to be about how I used to get better attention from you before you changed your life.
Before, when I used to drink, I used to call you all the time.
Like the first conversation we had, I wasn't quite sure if we were going to be partners, or if you were looking for a new boyfriend. And we talked more about my muscles and how tall I was, and you you're taking your shirt off in the middle of the pub to show me your biceps, and I mean, obviously that speaks volumes for myself because I didn't hang up and I'm still here. So I'm always open to learning something new, right? Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say about the savage thing. I didn't finish my comment. Thomas was talking about if Facebook was gone. That was an amazing live, by the way. What would you do if Facebook was gone? Because we had that glitch last week. And he said, if I came knocking at your door, I left a little comment, thought it'd be funny. I go, if you came knocking at my door, I would say something like, what did I do or how much do I owe? And then he replied to the comment and he goes, Marc Lalonde, I don't knock. And here's the best here's the best part about this, because I know he's real. I know your history, brother. So when he did it, the best part was the emoji after that was not a smile emoji, it was a wink emoji.
That's the truth, though.
That's the truth.
It is the truth.
Yeah.
Well, another reason why we're blessed. I mean, you can take somebody with my history, my background, and everything that I knew, and you put a few tools in front of them, and you teach them the regiment themselves, and you put Facebook in front of them, and you can change lives. I mean, which we're doing on a daily basis. Yeah. And I think that's my favorite part. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter what, how many letters you got behind your name, or if you got a 15-year bit for being a terrible human being.
15 years, eh? Hey, your video popped out. Your video popped out. Let's get you back on.
Okay, there we go. 15 years, man. Yeah, 15 years.
15 years inside, by the way, guys. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it was a different go. I mean, I didn't even see Facebook until after the first. I think the first 7 years that it was alive. So all this social media stuff is new to me. But I think that's the proof in the pudding, right? If people want to learn and people have got somebody like yourself to attach to that's willing to kind of give them those nuggets, so they're not wasting their time. I always tell people, and some people get mad at me when you've got people posting that they bought this new book and they bought this new book and they bought this and they went to this. Yeah. You need to be able to apply those things, and it takes somebody that actually loves you enough to see your success to guide you through that. Otherwise, you're just reading. And
absolutely.
And you've done that, man. You've done that.
Thank you, bro. Hey, something else you said that was extremely impactful for me. So I'm going to repeat it. You said with your two thumbs, you could span across 5 continents from anywhere in the world. How cool is that statement?
Well, it's the craziest thing too. I mean, think about us when we were little kids. This is going to date me. Watching Star Trek, and we thought, oh my goodness, can you imagine? Beam me up, Scotty. And then you think of the time it took Scotty to beam down into wherever he was, and then he had to materialize. Tommy Swole's can hop on there with his thumbs, and I can crawl right into your bedroom, your bathroom, your living room, and your friend in Africa, Australia, and Timbuktu in a matter of seconds, and be doing business with you. And for some reason now, thanks to social media and our global community, you're answering that door, you're welcoming in, and we're building a business within minutes. I mean, we are really blessed to live in this time. We really are.
Well, where are you now, Tom? Where are you, sitting?
In Kelowna at my condo. I manifested it, brother. Since I moved to the city, I've been looking at the penthouse for forever. In the last 2 months, I finally gave up. I decided that we're going to be doing the series coming up, calling from the pen to the penthouse.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Serial entrepreneur. And
beautiful.
So I did laps around the tallest building on the lake in Kelowna for 2 months.
Yeah.
I spent a half an hour picturing myself in the penthouse every single night, and believe it or not, the property manager guy actually called me. It was crazy. He remembered me from a year ago, telling him that I wanted the best thing that I could find in the Okanagan. And he called me, and he's like, hey, I got something I think you'd like. And here it was, the same place that I was dreaming about manifesting every night. I'd sit there and take my 3-way calls down on that corner and right over there by the cop shop. And just to manage it, and it happened, bro.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible, man. I
don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm embarrassed here. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're stealing the show. Stealing the show once again, yeah?
I'm happy I got to meet all you guys. And if you get some time for a fellow, hit me up after.
Absolutely, brother. I'll call you after, and we'll catch up. Thanks, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye. My love.
Well, that was a pleasant little surprise, eh, guys?
That's good. It's good to see now some more proof that it's happening.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
It's so cool, guys, because your circle, I don't want to go off base here, but I mean, I'm surrounding myself with people like the Income Beast, people like Tommy Swoles, like just people in general.
So I've never even heard of that guy. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a multiple seven-figure earner.
Wow.
When you change your circle, here we go with the thing that people say, you become the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself by. Well, guess what? It's not only 5. It's like everyone around you. I'm recycling people all the time, yo, and I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We're just on with Tommy Swoles. 15 years in the pen. Whew, that's
like a three-way call.
That's why when he said, I don't knock Marc Lalonde, if I owe money or anybody, I'm like, he was perfect, because I'm like, that's not even a joke. Yeah, but he's a cool guy. It's the second time we speak on a live thing. So, Income Beast, did you enjoy it? Well, now you have a connection, bro. Yeah. We just connected you guys now.
Yeah.
This is
that's true. Just like that.
Just like that. Yeah. Just like that. You're not a 7-figure earner yet, are you?
No.
That's gonna happen though. Now you have no choice. You got 2. Yeah, maybe you have more. Like, you surround yourself by them. Guess what? Beautiful thing. We just made a connection on the live show. Isn't that cool?
That's great.
So let's go.
So when I send him a friend request, he'll know it's not spam.
Yeah, it's Thomas Fraser. Everyone, Thomas Fraser.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool. Excellent.
Yeah. So let's get back on track. Hey, we're blasting through this an hour and a half almost, bro.
Really?
Yeah, really. So if you guys are still around, here's what we're gonna do. How did you go from online? How did you? Because online marketing, you did a few affiliate programs, from what I understand, and from what you told me. Branding YOUniversity was the easiest one to earn an income. Is that true? Yeah,
it's true.
Tell me more. Tell me. This is what I guess I'd like to sum up. Tell me some. We got the network marketing, a little bit of your history. We can go on forever about that.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, from the Avon business that you were crushing, right?
Yeah, my wife, Stephanie. I was like the assistant, but I saw what was happening, you know.
Tell me a little more about that.
Well, that's the thing. She got into it because we had some of the kids, and we didn't want to pay for the daycare and needed additional money. And then she got into Avon, and then she started, with all the brochures, catalogs, handing it out here, handing it out there. And I'd be at my job. I'd just leave one in the in one of the rooms, the lunch rooms, or pin it up where I could on a board. Yeah. Then she'd start working it, doing the neighborhood. Then she'd collect the orders. Oh, I got 3 orders. Do it out again. Oh, I've got another 5 orders. Again and again and again. And after a year or so, it was just like boxes. The whole living room was filled with boxes with orders, and she was just climbing. She got the president, so pretty much the top. And that's the thing that I'd see her like.
Okay, so she got there by doing door to door.
Yeah, the hard way.
Grinding.
So that's
But that, not to jump in, but then the reason you're continue.
That's all right, but then I could see though, because one day she got dressed up to do the catalog run, and then there was a big thunderstorm on. I was going, oh, it's thunder. And she goes, oh, no, I've got to get the catalogs. And I saw far out, like she went out and did it. She came back 2 hours later, all soaking wet. Like she didn't stop. And that's when I saw far out the drive. What you have to do, that's why she's at President's, because she's doing the things that other people aren't doing. She's out in the rain, even the storm. And we've got the young son.
She did what it took. She did what it takes.
Yeah. Now, so I could see that. I saw that.
Now, why did you not continue?
It was eventually just the product handling, because I would have to drive the car with the kids, all the kids in the car.
Yeah.
And I was driving the car, and she'd hop out, stop here, stop at number 25. She'd run out, give the order, come back, get the order from the back of the car.
You were
Next
the
thing
Avon chauffeur.
Yeah, that's right.
The Avon chauffeur. Now, you know, Tommy was talking about From Pen to Penthouse. Your book should be called From Avon Chauffeur to Income Beast. But this is interesting because with, let me get this right, with the digital modern age we live in, digital modern world, we can do all this digitally. You were doing it physically. So not only is that not sustainable, it's a job and it doesn't duplicate. Right?
That's right. The only thing we could do it in our own hours, and we didn't have to pay for daycare for the kids.
Yeah.
But you're still working. You're still working.
It's better than a job, but it's still a job.
Yeah.
So is that what kind of led you into online affiliate stuff?
Yeah. Well, I was looking at things. I was looking at things on the side.
Okay.
So I knew it worked. And then when the Napster and all that came out, there was I somehow came across like, enter your name here, join the Taproot. It was Taproot system. Join this Taproot. And what is it? I put my name in there. Then I could see the line growing, the people coming underneath.
Taproot.
Yeah. And then it was from this company called Life Force. I'll call Life Force.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that. How did that work?
It's pretty much you enter in your email address, then you take the next position. So it'd be like a line of people. So as soon as you're entering your name, you go, then the person, anyone in the world comes up under, and then what you'd have to do was order the product, order a bottle of the product. Then whoever ordered, they get a little commission through it's like a single downline. Taproot. Yeah.
That's
and I was intrigued by that.
It's pretty cool.
Wow, this is the internet, like now coming in. You don't have to, I could see the forefront of how the internet was coming into, you know. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's a good, well, you know, I'm always.
Yeah, instead of going belly to belly, you would see like people coming in from different parts of the world, and you sign into your account, you can see people coming in. You're like, wow, these people are coming up. I've got nothing to do with them, and you're into this weird system.
You know what's interesting, Bruno, is that as we become more advanced with personal branding and online marketing, there are many things that we did in the past and failed at that if we did today, we would succeed in.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I sold my candle website. I sold it for multiple seven figures when I was younger. But if I knew what I know today, I would have kept that thing going. I didn't know how to market. Like, I was able to sell it for that much just because I had a stupid customer list that kept buying the same candles and unique candles and stuff. Basically, that's it. They were buying my list. They changed the name and everything. They soaked in all the customers. But if I knew how to do what I do today, that thing would be the bomb. And that applies to every single business. So when you're talking about the Taproot, I knew systems like that. They were friggin' amazing. And now that I know how to use personal branding through 3 videos, a funnel, and marketing, it's like, whoa, I could use those. Guys, you know how to do online marketing and personal branding through fun. You could personally brand yourself in four videos so that when the people come to an automated webinar, they buy. If you get good at that stuff, boom, doesn't matter what you do. I said my piece. I had to. So go ahead. From taprooting.
Yeah. And there were a few other companies that came out that I joined, because you start getting that, once you see one, you see another, you can start getting the shiny object syndrome happening. Yeah. I was starting to join a lot of programs. Then I got into the T-shirts through the years, selling T-shirts online.
Yes, I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
So you would get drop shipping, get them printed, and.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's just like through the platforms like Teespring.
You know, hey, Bruno, you know what? A lot of people are going to want to contact you after this. You know that, eh?
Oh,
you know that, eh? No, okay, go on. Because, I mean, we're staying on after this talk. I got a lot of questions, but go on, please.
Okay. Yeah, so like you say, you got Teespring. You're not actually touching the physical product at all. You just come up with the design, or you can use one of their designs, print it up. The next thing you know, like somebody's on Facebook scrolling through, and then they go, "Oh, I was born in 71. That's me. Are you born in? Yeah, I'm born in 71." And they click on it. And they go, "I want that shirt. I was born in 71."
So you would put advertisements to people born in 71.
Yeah.
Get those nuggets, guys. Get those nuggets. This is how I target ads. Give me a sec. I got water right there. Don't move, please.
Yeah.
By the way, I got dressed up for you today. Income Beast, look. Jogging pants. Is that classy?
It's all right. No, it's good. Whatever's comfortable. Is it all right so far?
Well, we're doing okay. I mean, the public's loving it. Let me ask you another question. I think, are you guys loving it? That's my question. We're still live, eh, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, are we doing okay? I didn't cut off. We're live.
Yeah, fine. It's all fine.
Don't say anything inappropriate now. I'm pumped up because my brain is just like doing its thing, and I'm thinking about revisit. Well, I use targeted ads all the time, brother. And the more criteria I put, the more it's in the ad. If I go only for men between 40 and 45 from Chicago, if I put that on my capture page, then I target the ad to them. The more you do that in the targeting, more criteria, and the more you put that on your capture page, and now I'm doing it in a freaking video. So I'm like, this is only for men between 40 and 45 in the Chicago area. Like, I'm talking to them. How crazy is that, right?
Right.
So I get the T-shirt thing.
Yeah.
So you.
Principle.
So you.
Yes,
did,
but then what happened was after that, the Facebook started. I think they changed their algorithm around, and then you couldn't do that anymore. Like you couldn't go into personal things.
Why couldn't you do that?
Well, you couldn't target like I think it was their birth dates and things like that.
Oh, you can't do the birth date anymore?
I don't know now, but before that, something changed and the ads weren't working. Like they weren't working.
Okay. Well, hold on, because we can do age still, and city and all that stuff, and regions and age. But birth date you can't do. That's true. I can't. I never saw birth date back there.
Yeah. So I haven't really done anything lately with Facebook or anything, but from back then, like it was a lot easier. You could get like direct, type in their name. Like I do a family name, like Johnstone or something. Then and I'd make up a T-shirt. I'm a team member in the Johnston family. I target just that family, and they'd be like, "Oh wait, they don't want those T-shirts because they're from that family." Yeah.
So did you do pretty well?
Sometimes you would.
Yeah.
Like you get like 30, or sometimes you check and you get like 30 orders or 20 orders, or
in one day.
Maybe over a week.
Amazing, and it was all drop shipping and print on demand.
Yeah.
Aha, right on. We got a T-shirt person on, and it doesn't work anymore.
Well, I haven't really looked into it in the past. Like eventually, I had my own domain name eventually with another like a platform some other guy brought up so you could run the whole show. But then the platform stopped working. He lost interest in it, and it died out. So yeah.
Okay. So after this show, watch how many people launch their T-shirt companies. It's a simple concept. I did it with zombie T-shirts. I thought, yeah, it works. It works. I'm thinking bigger now. Wow.
Like the clip, like in the clip, you see my daughter in the clip wearing the T-shirt with the triangle.
Yeah.
The pyramid. That's one of my old shirts that I sold once.
What was the shirt?
It's like just the pyramid, like the pyramid with the eye in it, and
yeah,
you see it on the clip. Yeah, that's one of mine from back in the day.
And who would you market that one to?
That one I had on my own platform, my own T-shirt. It just used to be sitting there, and someone would just I like that.
Wow.
And that was,
So you're no stranger to this online stuff, brother. You've made money online.
Yeah, a little bit, but not like to the point where you can retire, like, or replace your full-time income. It'd
Well,
be like
now,
in it
yeah.
bursts and then it'd die out. Then you find something else, you try something else, and then you get depressed sometimes. Some things don't work, and you end up. Sometimes I'd just have a break. I'd get sick of it, or go, oh, I've had enough, and just have a break for a year. I could
Yeah.
be dormant, but then I'd be still thinking. I'd be hearing, oh, I've got to get back into this and this and that. And
So,
it's all changing. It's all changing. Like,
so after the T-shirts, that's kind of when you got into Branding University.
yeah.
That's the transition. How did you find Branding University? When did you first hear of it? I'm curious.
Well, I was still interested in other things. I'm just had an open mind, looking at other programs, and came into these other two guys, Tim Siebert, Randy Thomas.
Yeah, guerrilla marketing guys, my buddies.
I found them online. John D.
A couple more seven-figure earner friends.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And I've just seen and he's really good. That
Randy.
Yeah, he's a real computer guy. He knows his stuff. He's
I was on a Zoom with him for 3 hours the other week.
Oh wow!
Couldn't get off. He was, okay, go on.
Yeah, and he was devising systems and things, and I was interested. So I was on his mailing list, and then eventually, like an email came out. Can't remember. It said something like, learn off the Twitter guide, or Twitter guide will show, something like that.
He was promoting me.
Yeah.
And he called me the Twitter guide.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Go on. I'm obviously interested.
Yeah. So because I looked at Twitter before, I was struggling a bit with Twitter because I had an old 2008. I had a Twitter account.
Yeah.
I was mucking around it, didn't follow through. I said, I've got to look into Twitter again because my account's just sitting there from years ago.
Yeah.
So I clicked on the link, then bought I think it was like $50. He had a special running, or $49 or something like that.
Yeah. So you got introduced to me because of Randy Thomas.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then what happened? Did you get results with Twitter Lead Machine?
Yeah, I went through the Twitter Lead Machine, followed a few of the principles, did the following, unfollowing, noticed my Twitter numbers got up to about 5,000 followers. I think I got 6,000 at the time. Awesome. Yeah. And then I saw you like here and there. I go, that's the guy that made the course, Yeah. And slowly I saw you like picture with a guitar. And I thought, I've got a guitar like that, a black one. Then I saw you holding a black cat. I go, I got a black cat. Then I saw you like picture with your mates. You had like a six-pack.
Yeah. I have a six-pack. Yeah. Who would like to see my six-pack now? I got it back. Do you guys want to see my six-pack? I'll show you right now. If I get 17 ladies to want it, it's not back.
And then
it's not coming back. Sorry. Shiny six-pack object. Go on.
And I ended up on one of your webinars somewhere. Then you were talking about, and you're doing your webinar, and you're like, sick of that noise, sick of them jackhammering. Every time on a webinar, they're jackhammering, non-stop. And then I recognized the noise because I'm in the construction. I could tell that's somebody jackhammering. You're like, I'm thinking that's bizarre. I know that I do that job. Sometimes I'm there out on his balcony or whatever, or above him, jackhammering. And then slowly I got involved. Then you talked about the concept of Branding University. I thought that's incredible, branding yourself online.
Yeah.
Because you got MLM, that's like a huge market. You got the branding, like Branding You. It's like everything. It's like then you did the other webinar on the peanut butter. I was really interested in. You said, from the peanut butter theory, you said, like, I want to see if I can just pick anything
Holy crap.
Absurd. Yeah.
I'm going to brand myself as the peanut butter king.
Peanut butter guy. Yeah. You said you went to cupboard. Oh, I love peanut butter. Could I brand myself on being the peanut butter guy? Make a peanut butter page, and then monetize peanut butter. If I can do it with peanut butter, I can do it with anything.
You're friggin' right. This is. Do you know how big this is? Personal branding.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's like It's
It's
beyond.
everything, everyone.
It's beyond the industries we're used to. It's beyond generating leads. It's beyond. Well, it's part of it, but it's beyond. I'm going to stop right now. But yeah, that peanut butter test is crazy. You can, if you guys, Gary V even says, if you're into Smurfs, you could be the Smurf person.
Yeah, Smurf it up.
Smurf it up. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Yeah.
You are plugged in. You are plugged in. Well, yeah. So go on. So you saw Branding University. By the way, everyone watching, well, you're in Branding University if you're watching this. If you happen to be seeing it on one of our live streams somewhere, Instagram probably, Facebook maybe, maybe not. Branding YOUuniversity.com. Branding YOUuniversity.com. Free accounts. Contact Bruno. Drop your info. We're going to drop your info soon. We're going on 2 hours. So go on. You found Branding University?
Yeah, I plugged in that. I heard of you were talking about original concept of what you're going to do, like the different stage. I signed up. Then you brought out the fire starter program. I said I have to be in that. I applied for it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Nadia and I did that.
Yep.
Nadia Sabrati and I. Yeah, you were in that, eh? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then did the videos, and I found it was about doing videos. I thought, oh no, doing videos. Oh man, I don't want to do videos. So it took me through. So my videos, it actually took me 3 months to do.
3 months. Say that again. 3 months.
3 months to complete for the
fire starter.
Yeah, 3 months.
Is that to get the courage?
Yeah.
And now look at what you're doing now. Yeah. Look at what you're doing now, my friend.
So it was only until
1 year later. That was 1 year ago.
Yeah.
1 year later. I mean, I've 10x'd my income by far. You've 10x'd your results as far as look at you. Look at what you're doing with me. We're hanging out.
Yeah.
Well, that was a sale. Honestly, this is insane what you're doing right here, bud. This is like you're on an industry-wide webinar for personal branding that's going to be seen. Give it a month, it'll be 100,000 people, and then you'll be a brick in the university. You're known as the income beast. You're hanging out like this. Does not look difficult for you, to me. Do you guys think he looks uncomfortable right now? This guy? I point the wrong way all the time.
Yeah.
Bruno does not look uncomfortable to me. Are you uncomfortable right now, chilling with me?
No, I'm not uncomfortable. This is great.
Do you think this is going to bust you into that new? Because sometimes, what do they say? Fear is false events appearing real. False events appearing real.
So, false evidence.
False evidence. So all of your fear, you're doing. This is your biggest showing ever. More people are going to see what we're doing now than anything you've done in your career. Therefore, you should be the more nervous and you're the more relaxed.
Wow.
So walking away from this should be like a breaking point for you is what I'm saying. You should break through that mental limitation after today, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Yeah.
So, because I mean, you are chilled. You're in it as we're speaking. There's none of this getting ready. You threw yourself in the fire, and now the fireproof suits are working just fine.
Yeah, that's correct. You just have to. Yeah, you just got to go in, just do it, or whatever. I say, do it.
Hey, what would you give for advice to people who are afraid to get in front of video?
Oh, I think just maybe videotape yourself, or use your phone, or videotape yourself, because it's weird. You look at yourself and you think I look odd, I look strange. Then you start picking out negative things. Oh, my hair's not cut properly on this side. You start being negative with yourself. You just got to forget about all that.
No one
cares. No one really cares in there.
Who was I on with?
You're magnifying your own problem.
Well, I was on with someone. Maybe it was Michelle Paris, Wendy, Lorianne. No. I think it was Wendy. We were talking about how people don't care how you look. People don't care how you look. Well, do they? Maybe. No, they don't. They want the value. They want to get to know you. As a matter of fact, I don't care how people look. When I find people attractive when they're real. I find people attractive in all ways, not just the way they look, but even at that. Like some ladies online, when I look at them, I'm like, I prefer them without their makeup. Isn't that weird? Because they're more authentic, they're more real, more relatable, maybe.
Yeah, because all the women are wearing the makeup, and the one that doesn't have the makeup, they stand out.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, maybe. But I enjoy it more. It's like a real girl, a real person.
Mm-hmm.
See, I rarely get on camera without makeup, hair and makeup. Do me? You guys know that's a joke, right? Some people thought I was serious the other day. That's a joke. Like, I'm being so sarcastic. My hair is like, I play with my hair because I have hair. It's just, I don't care about this stuff. It's just easy maintainable. I don't even know why I went there, because some people thought I was serious about the hair and makeup, wearing makeup. But when people are authentic and they look authentic, I like it better, but it's not. My point is this. I totally went off track. People don't care how you look. Only you care how you look. You're the only one worried about how you look. Not others. They don't care. They want the value. They want to hear what you have to say, and that's why they're there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Did I just hijack your spotlight again?
No, it's fine. I'm always learning something.
Yeah.
Even when that other guy came in, I learned. I could see, like, I see that he's doing it, and that's another reinforcement, extra reinforcement that it can be done.
Yeah, isn't it cool when this stuff happens and we're just chilling? It honestly feels like we're just chilling. You know, we're just. This is also what I like to see when I watch stuff. I like people that are having a conversation and being real instead of all scripted all the time. Hey, Bruno, we're about to hit 2 hours. I'm not cutting it off. Did it go by quick for you?
Oh, felt like 35 minutes.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna get into. Give me a couple of your mentors. Who have you learned from the most? Because I take notes on this stuff as well.
Many mentors.
Yeah.
Like from the beginning, I could say, like with online stuff.
Yeah, let's go online. Online marketing, online personal branding.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it was Jim Rohn. He's pretty much the first one where I started opening up that gate.
Yeah.
Then when I first saw video, like talking about videos, the first time, like someone that got my attention with the video online was this guy, Jonathan Budd.
Oh my God, I love him.
Yeah, well, originally what happened, I saw him first on video. I kept seeing him going, wow, this guy's really cool.
Yeah,
watching him, and he brought out this course, MySpace Secrets.
Yes, sir.
Back in the day, and I purchased that. I bought MySpace Secrets.
Yeah.
And
everyone did. Everyone did.
Yeah, I was looking.
Everyone did. Okay.
Yeah, and I was looking through MySpace Secrets, and then I was still having problems at the time, and I said, oh, about doing the profile. Then I contacted Jonathan. I said, oh, I need help, and he said, oh, give us $50. I'll get a guy to sort out your profile and fix it up and make it look nice. And so I paid the money, and then I had a nice MySpace profile.
Yeah.
And then he said, oh, what we're going to do, you have to purchase this, I think Friend Blaster Pro.
Yeah.
It's like a bit of software.
Yeah.
I purchased that, and that would like get friends on MySpace. Would add your friends on MySpace. And then you could market to them through your page, put your link up there. Yeah, and he's the guy that pretty much first I could see, I can, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then MySpace was just fade. When I got into it, MySpace was fading out. And then Jonathan came and said, listen, guys, MySpace is going down. MySpace used to say, like, it's the 7th largest country in the world. If you added up all the people on MySpace, it would be the 7th largest country. But there's this other company, Facebook, coming along that are getting big. So I'm migrating to Facebook. Make an account, send me a friend request. So I signed up with Facebook, and then I searched for him. There he is. I sent him a friend request. He approved me. That's my intro to Facebook through him, 2008.
Wow. Continue. No, that's awesome. I love that guy. Well, awesome.
And then he slowly went into a different direction. He was doing power, like solar panels, and
Yeah, that's what he's doing now.
got married, and he went a different direction. And then it was like Mike Dillard.
Don't worry about him. He made many boatloads of money along the way. Oh, yeah.
He's the first guy that got my attention with video. The way he spoke on the video.
Yeah.
Like it was just kind of, hey guys, what's going on? And listening to him for 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, incredible.
Well, keep this in mind. When people see you for the first time, people are getting introduced to this world. I just got introduced to this world of people doing videos. Dude, 4 years ago, I didn't know people were doing this and making money. I didn't know that. I mean, Jonathan Budd, I know of him, but I never saw his videos, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't see that stuff. It was all images. It was like just kind of like...
Well, I've actually got his videos saved, because when I had the dial-up, I couldn't watch them in one go.
Yeah.
So I'd have to save them. I did the same thing, like save them, do whatever I was doing, come back 2 hours, 3 hours later, and I had his videos. I've still got some of his videos too.
Yeah. Well, check. It's like instant celebrity, right? When you see someone like that teaching. So when someone sees you and they want to get into this world, or even if they are in this world, they see you, you are an influencer, dude, in their eyes. Just provide the value. So the way you look at Jonathan Budd is the way people are going to look at you, or do look at you. I don't know. You don't know who looks at you that way. You find out. You find out awfully quick when you do a Zoom with them. You're like, especially if you do it for a very long time, and people start following you for a long time. I'm a newbie, seriously. First webinar ever was 3 years ago for me. First webinar I did. So I'm still a newbie, and I'm seeing the impact of like being seen all the time, just in my little circles. So I'm saying that because Jonathan Budd, to me, is like that guy. He's like that guy. But you're going to be that guy or girl to people who just see you for the first time.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah. And then, then from him, it was like Mike Dillard.
Yeah.
This guy, Magnetic Sponsoring. I signed up for that.
Yeah.
You had to attract people and all that.
Yeah.
He later on, I think he changed direction as well. He went to he did, I think, self-made man. He changed.
Yeah.
You're like a self-made man.
Isn't it funny how you know all this stuff?
Yeah. Because I remember he sent a post. He said he had logos of his brand, the chisel and the hammer. He said, "Does this look good?" I said, "Oh, number C." Or
it's amazing how you're Bruno. The income beast is also a knowledge beast. Please continue.
That's all a fluke. Yeah. Then from him, there was another guy in Australia, because you usually don't see Australian guys.
Yeah. There's
this guy John Council. I don't know if you heard of him, but he had a site called the Profit Clinic.
Okay.
He had so many theories, like people are like he had a blowfly logic. That's when people they're banging against, they're trying to get out, they're hitting their head against the window, like a blowfly just tries to get out of car. That's what people are.
Yeah.
And he had like theories like, you've got an elephant, you tie a big thick rope around the elephant's neck, it tries to get away. It can't get away. Then you can eventually put like just a bit of string, and the elephant will look at the string and he won't even bother trying anymore to get away.
Okay.
The conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he invented a system, like it was called the Pearl Maker sponsoring system for MLMers.
Okay.
And I signed up with that. I was at the very beginning. It was like, how they find oysters. You got pearls, they find oysters in the pearl. And he said this system was based on, like, instead of going out, opening up all the pearls, is there an oyster? Is there an oyster? They found out that if you placed an irritant inside the oyster, a pearl would come out. So the idea was you place the irritant in the person's mind, and then once their mind turns into the pearl, it becomes their own idea, and they come back to you and sign up.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but he got sick. He had health issues. He couldn't complete it. So there was another system it didn't follow. It didn't eventuate.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then after John, well, you probably you could go on forever with your mentor.
There's many things that sort of like I was willing to go through with it and wait, but it's like those things just ended, so it was bad timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then eventually I've landed here into this position.
Cool, man. You're well, it's not only cool, it's that now with all the knowledge you have and all the experience and all the stuff in here, now it's going to be time to create some serious content for the beast. I mean, I'm taking you under my wing, bro. Hey, maybe I'll bring in Tommy Swoles and get you guys working together since you know each other. No, but seriously, it's like you guys are seriously, not you guys, you are seriously a knowledge repository. You have so much knowledge along the way that can spin into content. Hey, listen, awesome mentors, guys. We got Jim Rohn, we got Jonathan Budd, Mike Dillard. They've all moved on, kind of, but it's good to know the history. And yeah, you may want to stick with Bruno Lavrinovic and Marc Lalonde for now, because we are innovating the game. The Income Beast and the Wealthy Trainer. That sounds like a heck of a collaboration. Don't you think? Hey, maybe I'll come to Cambridge, and we'll do another Money Comes Easily and Frequently. Okay, Bruno, one final question because we're cracking the 2 hours, okay, my friend? Okay. And then we're going to roll your tape. You ready? Yeah. Oh, no, he says. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's so horrible. You'll be so embarrassed. Yeah. Bruno, what advice would you give new people in this business?
In this business?
People getting in, yeah.
Okay, from fresh. Well, there's so much to learn. Like now, like I can notice, like it's just crazy. It's like an ocean of material out there. So I know if you're trying to look for something to do, you're going to get bombarded with. You're going to get more confused. But like with a system like this, what you've created, the Branding Youniversity system, like it. You don't know anything, at least sign up with a free email address. It's for free sign up, and then there's nothing to pay. You've got at least just get onto one of the webinars, like one of these webinars, and it's for free. They can slowly build up their knowledge. Like you just at the very least, just listen to a few webinars here and there. If they're on replay, you can say the one we're watching now with me. That'll be like it'll be for free for how many 5 or 6 weeks before it scrolls down.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So they can just basically learn from pretty much you. Every week they can learn something. It takes, because everything takes time. Like you can't just hop in and expect to make cash. The main thing is just to start that thing activated in your brain, that possibility. Like how we saw the other guy come in, he's sitting on his balcony, just it's all possible.
Yeah.
And and it doesn't cost anything. If you want to, they could sign up. They could sign up with Branding Youniversity. Do something very basic, like get a domain name, point to their link. Yeah. And then if they know any people in their family, they could go, have a look at this. And maybe their ex-father-in-law or someone might sign up and they're going to get cash. Next thing you know, they're getting, a payment and they haven't even done anything. Like it's just because they've referred. He might apply Branding Youniversity to his business or whatever he's doing, selling cars or whatever. Yeah. It's so simple. Yeah. It's so simple that it's overlooked.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I love? You know what I love? Were you done?
Yeah.
You know what I love about?
Yeah, go.
No, because I was going to say, you know what I love about that answer? Is that I asked you, what advice would you give new people in this business? And it's the same answer I give. Instead of saying, go here, I go, just go to Branding University, register. You're going to get your free education, your free blog, and your free affiliate business. So my answer, when someone says, what do I do to get started? I go, just get into Branding University. One answer. And if that answer doesn't suffice, well then I'm creating Branding University so that it does. So anytime someone says, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, that's the answer. Wouldn't that be, you know what I'm saying? You did that naturally. That wasn't planned.
No, that's the worst thing. Some's the worst. Just listen to a webinar. You can't get on live because of the time zones like me, because here it's 5 in the morning or 4, depending on, then I'll just watch later on that day or the next day. You've got 5 weeks or 4 weeks, and you can watch all the other ones. If you really, really like it, you can pay later on. Yeah, but everything's for free. And you can, and then it doesn't affect what you're currently doing. You can be doing whatever MLM or something, and you can still use this.
And you get the webinar replays to play at your own pace. Okay.
Yeah.
This is being annoying here. They're asking me to update stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the webinar replays. So if the magpies are very loud that day, right?
Yeah, the magpies are swooping me here in Australia.
So if you're watching a webinar on your mobile outside in the back, the magpies may get a piece of that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a magpie was, guys. What's a next question on the survey? Said, what's a magpie? Is it a tasty treat? It can be.
Yeah. Just don't get them angry. Yeah, the magpie. And
it's a bird, right?
Huh? Yeah, bird. Yeah, they're black and white, but they're nice. They'll come. You can feed them, but once they have their babies, you know, anyone that's around that area, they'll just swoop. They just come out and swoop like freaks people. Like, you got to run, and they grab your hair. Yeah, the magpie. Have a look it up. You'll see it. The magpie swooping.
Well, Bruno, listen. It's been a pleasure, my friend. We broke the 2 hours. Now it's time. It's time to roll the tape of you.
Okay.
Now, first, hey, listen. We need to contact you, my friend. Let's get into that right now. As I write out your name because of the spelling, why don't you give people a couple of options on how they can contact you, please?
So the domain name that I'm using, which came by chance, we didn't get to talk about that either. How the domain name income based.
You know what? We talk about it in the content we're about to roll.
Okay, that's right.
Right? Remember?
Yeah.
Don't leave, guys. These videos says a lot more about the beast. We're gonna get on again. You're gonna teach in this thing, man. I'm going to use my charm, and you're gonna be teaching here. You want to teach here?
Well, I teach there.
Do you want to teach in my university?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I'd like to hang out with all the other people you've selected, like Wendy, Mush, because they're not average people either.
No way.
I'm lucky to be here with them, because I'm learning off all of them at the same time.
We're all lucky to be with each other, Guy.
Yeah.
Guy. We're all lucky to be with each other. Teamwork makes the dream work. Go check out my live I did on Friday about zip ties. Zip ties.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, check it out. That's exactly what I talk about. Zip ties.
All right.
I won't get into that today, guys. Go check it out on the Wealthy Trainer blog or on my Facebook wall. It's out there. Look for the topic, what zip ties taught me about unstoppable teamwork. That's the topic. It's about that. So you guys are going to create like a mastermind in the university.
Wow.
How do people reach you, Bruno? I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, well, Facebook, it's facebook.com/askBrunoL.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's my Facebook, the personal profile.
Okay.
And then my Facebook page, but I've only just set it up. It's Facebook Income Beast /Income Beast. Yeah. Twitter is Income Beast. The rest is all Income Beast.
You got Income Beast across the board. Hey, guys, if you type this into Facebook, did I spell it correctly, Bruno?
Yeah.
Hey guys, do yourselves a favor. Honestly, contact the Beast. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Contact the Beast. He's going to walk you through Branding University, guys. Just get him. Well, if you have, of course, you have time, but that's the best time you could spend is with new people who are interested. But I'm telling you, this guy is going to be something huge. Guys, look out! Wow, F10 coming right up. I might as well get your award engraved right now. We still have someone who made it. I haven't made the announcement yet. Do not guess, okay? I want to be a surprise. So, Bruno, What do you say? Are you ready to see your clip?
I'm ready. Okay.
Are you ready? Brace yourself, my friend. So guys,
Right.
thanks for tuning in. We're going to say goodbye from here. We're going to plug in the clip. And any last things you want to say, Bruno?
Any last things? No, that's about it. Just have a listen and check things out. Sign up with a free account. It's simple as that.
Beautiful.
No credit card needed.
Okay. So I guess we could say goodbye to the folks as I plug you in.
Yep.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Hey guys, Bruno Lalonde here from Canberra, Australia. Do you ever feel like you're in a business rut and you can't move forward? Well, I'm going to share with you 10 strategies to instantly get you out of a business rut. Number 1, try to figure out why you're in a rut. Now, you may be in a rut and you don't know why. It could be in anything. It could be to do with your business. I will give you an example of when I was in a rut. Once I was in a rut, and that rut was trying to find a brand name for myself. I was trying to find, looking at domain names and seeing what worked best for me. I even asked an online personal coach on my name, and even he suggested maybe it's too long. So I tried to work out other combinations of this name, of my own name, variations of my first and second name, did a check. It had all been taken. A few days later, I was trying again, looking at other brand names, seeing what would suit me. Nothing. A while later, I realized I had another account. So I went through my domain list and I'd seen a name in there. This name had jumped out at me. The name was incomebeast.com. And I checked, it was 10 years old, and it even came with my old YouTube channel. So I was pleased with that. Upon thinking, I'd pulled myself out of a rut. So if you ever get into a rut, be sure to ask yourself why you're in a rut. And upon further thinking, you will get out of your rut. Number 2, what is the reason why you're working so hard? Now, we all know there are 2 things, pain and pleasure. And most people, they try to avoid pain at all costs. Now, if you think back, you're always going towards pleasure and not pain. People will usually avoid pain at all costs. But did you realize pain is where the learning lesson is? Now, remember that saying, no pain, no gain. Now, I find this to be true. So now my pain is when I think I'm at work and my daughter's having a birthday party and I come back from work and I've missed out on half of it. And there are many, many situations like this that I've missed out. I just couldn't be there. Sometimes there's never been any video footage even. So I've got no idea of what went on. Maybe just a few photos. Another pain of mine is I'm in the construction industry. 16 years I've been there so far, but I've had many injuries. I've fallen down, I've had stitches in my legs, my arms, even a couple of eye injuries. And the dust, the silicosis and the dust and all the other hazards that are around, I just don't want to be there in the future. I don't want to retire at 65 and then find out I've got a lung problem. So if you ask yourself, what is the big reason you're working so hard? If you just ask this in your mind, you will surely bust out of the rut. Number 3, remember where you came from. Now, when I think back, I remember where I came from. Roughly 20 years ago, I was actually unemployed for about 3 months. I had my computer there and I was working out how to download my first song off one of the new internet sites. One was called Kazaa, the other was Napster. And I was trying to work out how to download a song. I left the computer on at night. We went to bed. I came back in the morning. I was at 98%. Finally, it clicked. I got my free song. I was so happy. And that was like pretty much the beginning of learning. I didn't even know what a domain name was back then, or hosting, or any of these other things. And then when I think of today, compared to all the opportunities I've been in the past, at least 10, 12, 13 things, other things I've failed at, I've actually come a long way and I've ended up right here, right now. So you should think back to where you came from and you might realize you might actually surprise yourself. So when you remember how far you've come from, you're sure to bust out of a rut. Number 4, move and change and improve new things. Okay, we all need to have a change. But did you know, just moving little things, they don't have to be large. Little items can improve you in a large way. For example, sometimes I'm listening to music in the room and it doesn't sound right. So what I'll do is I'll move my stereo, because I've got a tape deck. I move my stereo around the room to get a different type of effect. And some different styles of music require a different type of sound. So I might even put my stereo under the desk. I have it sitting behind me, or I might have it in the corridor, in the hallway where the tiles are, for a more of an echoey effect. It's just my thing. It's just what I like to do. But that'll even help get me out of a rut. Another thing I'll do is I'll look at the photos that are around the room and I'll just go, oh, that's an old photo of my daughter. That was 2 years ago. So I'll update the photo, and that's like a small change, but it'll have a large impact on me. So when I'm at the desk, I'll go, what am I doing this for? I have a look up at the photo. My young little daughter, look at her. And that'll help give me the drive to keep going. So those small little things will get me out of my rut. So moving, changing, or improving small things will bust you out of that rut. Number 5, introduce or acquire new things. Now, I'm not really a big spender. Kids come up to me and say, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? I say, I don't really need anything because I've got everything. I'm healthy, I'm happy. As long as the family's good, I'm good. But occasionally I'll be out and listen, I enjoy riding my longboard. I've got a collection of skateboards, and I happen to be out shopping and I'll go, oh, a new set of wheels. They're like a different compound. So I'll put those new wheels onto my old skateboard just to get a different feel. I'll do something like that. What else I'll do is, I'll be listening to my MP3 at work using my telephone, but of course your telephone goes flat after 6 hours. So I bought an MP3 player that's separate that I can use. And what I do is strip it to audio, any film clip that I see or whatever it is, I'll just strip the audio off it, put it on my new little MP3 player, and I've got something else, something small, but it's helped me in a great deal. That's what I like to do, small little changes or buying small little things. Another thing is I was going to buy a pen holder because I got pens scattered all over my table. Then I remembered, hang on, I made one in Plastic Works. So I searched through the garage, found it, and I've got my pen holder that I made at school. So small little things like that will help you bust you out of your rut. Number 6, try to take a holiday or have a break. Now, me personally, when things get tough and rough, my favorite type of holiday is a cruise. I don't go on them often, but I do like to have like where you can totally switch off, not worry about food, not worry about anything, and just go stare at the ocean. It's just like you've got unlimited everything. It's a different world. That's how I like to switch off. But on my last cruise, I was towards the end, the last 3 days, I kind of sabotaged the holiday because in my mind, I was thinking about going back to work. Like, damn, I got to go back to the building site on Monday. It's my holiday's coming to an end. So in the future, I've got to try to get that out of my mind. When I'm on holidays, I just want to be on holidays. If I can't go on holidays, I'll just do little things like we take the dog out for a walk. I like to go out to a certain mountain in Canberra called Mount Taylor. I like to go for a stroll up there, have a look around, walk back down, and I feel refreshed. Other things I might just have a strum on the guitar. Just try to do something. Or well, even if you can get away for a day, if a concert comes up and I can make it and it's a few hours and it's the right timing, I'll head off and see a concert, one of my bands that I like, come back, and that's like a holiday as well. So doing any of these things will get you out of your rut. Number 7, goof off. Now you need to goof off. Life cannot be serious all the time. If you're applying this to business, you'll notice that if you goof off, it helps relieve that stress, that edge. So sometimes when I'm stuck in the rut, and I might see one of my cats. I get the string out, I have a muck around the cat. He chases the string and the ball and all that. I'll do that for a bit. Go talk to the dogs, have a look outside, have a break, have a coffee, feed the magpies when they come, the birds. And then when I come back into the room to continue, I'm in a different mindset, because you've had that little bit of a release. So by goofing off, you're sure to get out of your rut. Number 8, find a confidant. What is a confidant? You could be doing it already. I do it. It's like someone you can confide in. I've got a couple of confidants, a couple of people I've known over 10 years. When I've had a bad day or I'm feeling a bit grumpy or I've got just on edge and something's irritating me. Someone could have said something at work and it starts playing on my mind. I'll like pick up the phone, ring up my buddy. Hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, this, and he, he starts laughing. Oh, they didn't mean that. It probably meant this. Or we can play tennis backwards and forwards. And then in turn, you might start helping them with one of their little problems or situations that they've had. And then you have a muck around for 20 minutes and then you get off the phone, come back, and I'm like, a bit of weights lifted off my shoulders. I can see it at a different angle now. The glass is not half empty. It's now half full again. I suggest you find a confidant, talk it over, and that will help get you out of your rut. Number 9, get rid of things that drive you nuts. Now, we all get driven nuts. Like what drives you nuts may not drive me nuts. It all depends on our patience level. One of the things that drive me nuts is my kids are playing, they're on that game Fortnite. And they're getting louder and louder and louder. They've got their headsets on, and then they'll start actually fighting. And then one will come up and unplug the Xbox or whatever. A fight breaks out, and that stuff drives me nuts. But I've got to constantly go in and quieten down, stop it. It eats up your patience, and then you've got no more mental power to do your own things for the day. What I'll do is I'll go in, and I will tell them, listen, if you don't cut it out, I'm going to turn off the button and that's gone. The game's gone. And it'll be, but why? You're this. I said, no, be fair. You can play all day. Just keep it down. Don't fight. You leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. That's how I solve that problem. That's how I get out of that little rut. Another thing that drives me nuts is sometimes people at work, or because I'm on construction site, there's a lot of like male testosterone going around and people try to overpower other people. And I don't like that. What I'll do is I'll ignore what they say. Then I'll just try to ignore them, keep on the sideline and just try to keep out of trouble. Things happen there, like things can get physical. So I don't like that at all. If I see someone in public that I don't like, that gets on my nerves, I'll just walk the other way. I just ignore it. That's what I do. I find that's the best thing to do, a thing that drives me crazy because I don't like conflict. So by getting rid of things that drive you nuts, you're sure to bust out of that rut. Number 10. Complete your incompletes. This could be pretty much anything that's incomplete in your life. Like for instance, sometimes I'll go to make a coffee in the morning. I'm barefoot. I can feel like crumbs and grit under my feet. I don't like that. As the day goes by, I'll go back and I realize, there's still crumbs on the floor here and it starts to annoy me. Then the next day, I'll come home from work. I see that weed growing out of the corner of the bricks. I keep an eye on it. I say, I'll have to do that. I come back, the next day the crumbs are under my feet and then it adds on to the weed getting bigger. The grass starts growing higher. I need to get onto the top of the grass. Then I remember, I was meant to ring back that teacher about my son. He wants to talk. So it becomes like a big procrastination event. So if I find I can just go in there, okay, I can feel the crumbs under my feet, give it a quick sweep, get that done, mow the grass, put the weed kill on the weeds, ring up that teacher. How's he going? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. Okay. Once that weight is off my shoulders, my incompletes are now complete. And I've got more mental space and time to focus on other things. So by completing all of your incompletes, that will surely bust you out of your rut. So if you guys apply these 10 strategies, you're guaranteed to get out of a business rut. Now I have more value available to you for free, specifically for home business owners and entrepreneurs that you can access by clicking the link in this description. Bruno signing off and have a great day.